There's something absolutely magical about these old school 90s, 2000s wali PC games. They've just they just stick with you no matter how much time has passed. From these zombie shooting games to cake making simulations, each game holds such a special place in my heart and carries its own set of memories. Up now, these memories are quite hilarious, some are bittersweet, but all of them are worth sharing today. So, grab some favorite snack, let's get cozy, let's dive into the world of classic PC games that made my childhood unforgettable. हाय मेरा नाम है अदिति आप सुन रहे हो काइपन अदिति दिस इज जुलाई जैम्स आई एम होपिंग टू अपलोड न्यू एपिसोड एवरी सिंगल डे एट 10 p.m. Indian Standard Time. That is if I can catch up with recording and writing. I'm currently living in Mumbai. I'm 31. I do not have a job. I'm living on gratitude and gossip. Humble हूँ but चुटकी भर घमंड के साथ. हाँ जी हाँ जी. I am so grateful to my parents, especially to my father, especially when it comes to electronics, because we were the first in the market to get a digital camera, first to get a DSLR, first to get a computer, get the dial-up internet in my town, in my house. And I clearly remember I was in 7th grade when we first got our पीसी. वो प्रॉपर बड़ा सा वो मॉनिटर एंड कीबोर्ड एंड नीचे वो सीपीयू एंड जस्ट बड़ा सा उसका ऑपरेटिंग सिस्टम था साइड में एंड वो पावर बटन दबाना पड़ता था टू टर्न ऑन द PC and just wow. We were the first in the market, and then my dad was just obsessed with electronics and he had to have everything latest and modern. And so side effects or the positive effects of it was we got to play a lot of games. Yes, we did. We also had a gaming console. वो जो external gaming console होता है ना, जैसे अभी तो खैर PS5 and Xbox निकल गया, बट वो एकदम earlier version of it जहाँ पे वो cassette होते थे, cassette में 1000 games होती थी, 1001 games, 501 games. Yeah, we used to even have that. I think my sister might remember that better than me because she played a lot on that. I have not. I have played a lot of games actually on PC, and those are the ones that I'm going to talk about today. I still think women are frowned upon and looked down upon in today's day and age in 2024 because women play hardcore PC games, multiplayer. अब तो एडवांस अब तो बहुत आगे गेमिंग इंडस्ट्री बहुत आगे बढ़ गया है. $1 billion इंडस्ट्री है गेमिंग का. एंड आई स्टिल डोंट प्ले गेम्स बट दीज वर फ्यू दैट आई वाज ऑब्सेस्ड विथ एंड आई डोंट नो आई गेस लॉस्ट द आर्ट ऑफ it, or I've not found anything, or that doesn't pique my interest as of right now. Anyways, here are a few games that I was obsessed with growing up. These were, I think, free-ish. Yeah, we had a CD and through which we played games. I don't know. Okay, number 1, The House of Dead. I don't know if you all remember this. I don't know किसी ने भी खेला होगा या नहीं ये game. Multiplayer PC game था. I used to play this with my cousin and we were obsessed with this game. Obsessed. Imagine multiplayer. You get a partner to play a PC game. You're on the same team and you're playing and you're killing these zombies and monsters. That was so cute, and just I love that memory. This is like the only memory I have with my cousin. After that, we never hung out. He never visited India. Sometimes I wonder if he feels ashamed to be a South Asian living in the US. I never played the game after that, and also it was just too gory, too scary, too horrific. Just monsters, full pura game monsters se bhara hua tha, and I was trying to save somebody's life. And then we had to go on a hunt and start killing the monsters left and right. And it was just yucky. Like, even looking back on it, thinking about it, the graphics while I was researching the name of these games, the graphics, oh my god, yuck. Number 2, एक और एक गेम था ये वाला, वर्चुअल कॉप करके नाम था इसका. The only and only thing, or maybe you could call this as a core memory I have, is playing this game. Like, ये game इतना vivid and clearly मेरे को याद है. I was a cop. Robbers were looting the bank. This was the first scene when you start this game. कि the robbers were looting the bank. I shot my gun. I was the hero. and the game kept screaming at me, reload, 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 reload. And probably it was my sister or my dad that had to tell me कि अदिति तेरी गोलियां ख़त्म हो गई है पिस्तल में से, तो तेरे को माउस का राइट बटन दबाना पड़ेगा so that you can reload the bullets in the gun. And I'm like, I don't even remember how that game ended, but just I remember the start of it, probably because I died a lot of times in the game because I wasn't able to figure out how to reload the pistol. But it was just hilarious, and I remember it and I love it. And just Virtual Cops करके नाम था उसका game का. Have anybody played that game growing up? Let me know. Number 3, एम्पायर करके नाम था ये गेम का. आई डोंट नो अगेन इफ इट वाज फ्री. दिस गेम स्टिल एग्जिस्ट बाय द वे, मोर मॉडर्न वर्जन ऑफ इट. एम्पायर, it was called Dawn of the Modern World. This was by far one of my favorite games, and over time I got so good at it. I played every time and I won every time, and I won all the wars. They were legit. So there are 2 teams in this game and you build your world from the scratch. तो you have 5-10 लोग दिए जाते हैं आपको. You assign 3 people to collect food, 3 people to collect wood, mine coal, mine metal, create homes, create infantry, produce more army, and fight another party and take over the world. Global domination basically. And I was just obsessed. I won a lot, I mean. Clearly I was obsessed. Next game. Oh my god, this game. Road Rash. Can we just, I mean, ये किसने नहीं खेला है? This was by far my number 1 game of all time, like all time. Road Rash. Those guys and girls driving, जो कैरिकेचर्स बनते थे या कैरिकेचर्स आते थे एट द स्टार्ट ऑफ द गेम, दे वर स्लीजी AF विद द बाइकर जैकेट्स एंड स्मोक, एंड वो बैंडाना बांध के आते थे. Oh my god, I don't know how my parents even allowed us to play it, but oh god, like the best part about that game, about just going on the road and winning the competition, best part of that game was kicking the other driver on the road. I fucking loved kicking. It made me so happy कि मैं drive कर रही हूँ, मैं किसी को लात मार रही हूँ, and I'm beating the shit out of this person with the help of a bat or a chain or whatever. It was innovative for my brain and it just made me laugh like a mad human. I had a blast playing this game. Road Rash was incredible. No matter how much looking back on it, I wouldn't have allowed my younger self to probably look at even the caricatures because those were sleazy. And once you play the game, and if you lose, there would be a video that would come, and then shayad the other riders would insult you or would praise you or something like that. It was just sleazy AF. Do you remember it now? Do you remember it? Maybe you should Google it. Number 5, Cake Mania. Okay, one of the coziest game that ever exists in my world of gaming as a kid. I wasn't kid किसको बोलते हैं? 7th 8th 10th standard वालों को kid बोलते हैं? I don't know. I wish they made the adult version of this game like more complex. I just want, as an adult, I just want to make cakes and cookies and sell them to my customers while upgrading my appliances, and let there be infinite levels so it doesn't end like Candy Crush. Oh my god, why did they stop making this game Cake Mania? I just don't get it. Like, every kid I know in my life will fucking enjoy this. They flippin' enjoy this. If you were lucky enough to have played this game, you know what I'm talking about. If not, just Google it. It is like colorful. You come in my restaurant, I bake you a cake. You want a 2-tier cake, you want a 3-tier cake, you want colors in that cake, you want a candle, you want a pineapple, you want so much shit. I can make that for you. And Cake Mania was that it girl game for me. I wish they kept going with this game. Like, I'm obsessed. If I could code right now, I would make another version of this game and we would all play and have fun. Next up. Now, this game was called Chocolatiers. this was another cozy game that I was obsessed with. Like, I inherited a chocolate factory and I had to turn it profitable year by year by inventing new chocolates, chocolate flavor profiles, and sell them and buy more factories. And it was like a strategy game itself: buy and sell and make more and figure out new recipes and just keep going. And I enjoyed it. Like, I was obsessed with it, and they just stopped making this game again. And I'm like, Kyun? There's so many incredible games that they've just stopped. Maybe shayad demand nahi hoga, but Chocolatier was another one. Next one is, I don't even need to introduce them because they're still in the market and they've upgraded, and now everything looks creeped out and gory and like you get scared. I'm talking about Doom. Yes, Doom. Oh my god. It was just such an iconic game. Like, I loved it only when I could use cheat code in it. This was the first game ever that blew my mind because we were allowed to use cheat codes in the game. Like, I did not know हम ऐसा cheating भी कर सकते हैं where we can turn off the eyes of the killer and like जो whatever. And the monsters were yucky even back then. The weapons that this guy had who was killing the monsters were incredible. I mean, we had to like click F1, F2, F3 to switch between the weapons, and higher levels were almost impossible to crack into without these cheat codes. Like, this is just that one game that has gotten a makeover, and it still exists in the spectrum of games, and just it has become even more gorier, and even more horrific monsters are present. And just, I don't think, like, back then it was scary. It's even more scarier now, and I don't think if I can even play it anymore. Yeah. Number 8, Aladdin. I loved Aladdin ka PC game. It was so good, so good. I still remember the graphics. Aladdin carrying the sword in his hand, fighting those soldiers. Just beautiful visuals, colorful visuals. I'm not talking about the 2D game जो वो कैसेट में आता था कि वो पूरे वाइट कपड़े पहन के है एंड ही लुक्स लाइक अ निंजा एंड ही इज़ क्लाइंबिंग द डोर एंड ही इज़ जंपिंग हियर एंड देयर. एंड नहीं, वो वाला नहीं, नॉट दैट वन. आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट प्रॉपर लाइक 3D गेम विद बेटर ग्राफिक्स, एंड it was so good. I don't even remember. Let me search. What was the game called? Yeah, it's just Aladdin video game, and that's that. You can just even Google it and see the graphics were bomb. The next game I remember playing and loving and living through my dreams was the Harry Potter wala game. Like, you could swing your wand and magic would happen. Like, I loved every second of the Harry Potter books that I've read growing up, and then I saw the game that have come out, and I vividly remember being obsessed with the specific game. And as a non-gamer, who's not interested in hardcore gaming, this was a dream come true for me as a book reader. Like, I think you can currently buy a newer, better version of this game on Xbox 5, I believe, and I can only hope I can buy it one day because 6-7 की game है वो. But like, gosh, I love the magic in it. Yeah, it was a PC game, and I believe जो Xbox 5 पे आया, it was called Hogwarts Legacy, I believe. Let me check. Yes, something like that. Hogwarts Legacy, yes. So these are like the 9 significant games that I can recall and can talk about. I wish I could make it a 10, but I really can't think of another game that I've played. Yeah, so we're gonna stop right here. I hope you enjoyed this nostalgic journey as much as I did. If you have any older favorites or memories of such games, do share them with me. It's always fun to hear from other people's experiences and what kind of virtual adventure were you on and were you brought up. Yeah, my Instagram is at Aditi or Aditi HI. Thank you for tuning in to Kaipan Aditi. I'll be back at 10 p.m. tomorrow, Indian Standard Time, with more stories and random thoughts from my life. Until then, keep gaming, keep reminiscing, and keep smiling. This is Aditi signing off. Bye.